What's up, guys? This is Lurch Land from Left Claw Studios, and I think I might have my microphone just a little bit off. Give me a second here. Just a little adjusted. Alright, it feels better. Alright, so, alright, we're live, good upload rate. Everything looks good, okay. So, normally we would be streaming with Angel and I together right now, but his neighborhood is having internet problems. Like his whole neighborhood, like you can even like pull him up on Down Detector. They're having issues with his carrier in this area. I'm probably only okay because I'm with a different internet provider than he is. Otherwise, I'd probably be offline too. Anyway, so since we can't do our co-op game, or play a game together online, I'm gonna be picking up on my Final Fantasy game. It is honestly a little bit embarrassing how much progress I have made since my last stream on Thursday night. I'd considered streaming Friday night, picking right up where I left off on Thursday night, but I was getting a lot of work-related calls that night, so I was on call for Friday, so I got a lot of it wasn't a good time to stream. So I'm picking back up on it today, and I think Thursday I just got to Ishgard. Oh god. It's almost, like I said, it's almost embarrassing to admit how much I've played this since Thursday. Because Thursday night when I ended the stream, I just got to Ishgard, really, I think. Maybe I got to do a little bit in Ishgard? I don't think so. I think I just got into Ishgard. And then like shortly after getting in Ishgard, you learn there's a war between the citizens of Ishgard and the dragons that have been waging for over 1,000 years. And I have played it enough that I have ended that war. So I'm no longer just a guest in Ishgard. I am the hero of Ishgard who has stopped the dragon war. I mean, I worked with the Dragoon. They had this Azure Dragoon named Estenine, something like that. The two of us worked together to end the dragon war. But in so doing, we have learned a lot about the history of the founding of Ishgard, and it is not what the Ishgardians were taught growing up. It's a lot bloodier and toxic from the humans. So the story that the Ishgardians grew up on was that the founding fathers of Ishgard had come to an open space that was just basically nothing there. And started building, and then were attacked by dragons, and their king was killed by a dragon, and that was kind of the start of the war. Long story short. And I have made a wrong turn somewhere. Crap. Where do I need to be? So that's the last vigil. Oh, I need to go to the last vigil. So I'm not that far off. Actually, yeah. Just gotta go down this way. So, but that's the version basically, in short, that the Ishgardians grew up on, that they believed was their history. But it turns out that over 1,000 years ago, the dragons and the humans lived together in harmony. And there's even like the city we found with their statues with humans and dragons together. Like hanging out, living together peacefully. But then humans got greedy and they didn't like, how much more powerful dragons were, and that dragons lived forever in the Elizons, which was the cultures there, primarily, but the people wanted some of that power themselves, and they come to the conclusion, or they figured out, that the dragon's powers comes from their eyes, or a lot of the power comes from their eyes. So they trapped one of their dragons, slain it, and took its eyes and drank its blood, and gave themselves dragon powers, or enhanced abilities based off of those dragons. And that was the start of the 1,000-year war with the dragons. So now we have a concern where we don't know if the Archbishop knows the truth and has been withholding it from the people, or if the Archbishop doesn't know. And so we got to tell the Archbishop, Sir Emmerich, my ally of Ishgard, he's like a high-ranking commander, went to go tell the Archbishop, and we don't yet know how the Archbishop's going to respond to that, and it could potentially create a civil war within Ishgard, depending on the reaction to it. And that kind of catches us up storyline where we are at the moment. Oh, right. I should probably be reading this aloud. Now that when I'm not streaming, I don't read aloud. There's no point to. Alright, Alpha Node. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alpha Node. Not even the assembled might of House Fortemps and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of the other high houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. 'Twas these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmerich's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphenode, and I would have you and Lurch reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks, Estenine. Will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Lurch, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. I'm right over it. I think my volume went just a bit smidge. Alright. Alright, to the Broom. I'll go down. Let's see if I can find my way down there. Go down those steps. Okay. So, something else about this place. Once you get into Ishgardian territory, north of the central Corithan, whatever, I don't know what they call it now. But, basically once you get to this stage of the game, in order to fly, you have to find these things they call Ethernet or ether currents. And with the ether currents, like you have to find them. Seems like each region has 12 ether currents, and then you find all 10 of them out in the world somewhere. And then, what's this? Oh. And then even after that, and then besides that, you also have to complete like 5 different quests that reward you some of the ether current knowledge. Okay, let's see what. No, I don't want to do that. Not right now, anyway. I'll probably do that eventually. Lurch! Alphanod! Gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you too. Well, and you, Tataru. How did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Gibralont and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey? I'm trying to do the tiny little feminine voices. You're not serious. What was Sir Amaric thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. Ugh, I don't know how I feel about working with a guy named Mongrel. A queer moniker, if ever I had heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us make inquiries below. Alright, time to go mingle with the poor people. The poors. Going downstairs. So the Broom is the area, what they call the area where the really poor people live. Hey, what's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. I don't know a goddamn thing about the Mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Wait, are they throwing snowballs? They're throwing snowballs at me? They're throwing snowballs at me! Can I throw a snowball at them? A flex. Let's see how. Miss bump. Alright. Oh lordy, we gotta go down lower? So, if I remember right, they call this area the Broom because there's something called Broom Clouds or Broom Mist or Broom Fog, something like that, that will sometimes come up into the lower sections, and it's difficult to breathe and smells bad. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. Run. Fortunately, I can't use my chocobos inside this city. It's one of those populated areas. Not a single shred of information. Just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tetro's ears are as sharp as ever. Alright, let's see. I'll take the Conjurer item. Sell it in the markets. Speaking of which, I wonder if I sold anything since the last I checked. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gilberlant knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. Bum ba da dum bum bum ba da dum. Bum 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 bum. Okay. I mean, it doesn't hurt me, I guess, but it's not what I wanted to do. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Lurch, that's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? Alright. The spice of life, huh? Got me doing there. Oh, also something that was pretty cool. Up in the high up dragon areas, there was a group of Muggles, which helps add some credence to the legends of the Twelveswood Moogle community about how they came from the clouds above. Yeah, there was like there was these floating islands up in the clouds that dragons lived on, and Muggles lived there in a little, community of their own. It was a pretty cool thing, and they were helpful. However, they were silly, and they acted like they needed to test us for. They needed to do trials. I think they called them the trials of trustworthiness, right? But it was just like their household chores. They misplaced something. They needed something put away. Just random stuff. Okay. Down the steps. Okay, so down by the shop. I would normally be fast traveling, but since I had just gotten to Ishgard at the end of the previous stream, I thought I'd run through the city just to kind of show some of the architecture here a little bit. Let's see if I get any sales. Gil earned from the market sales have been entrusted to your retainer. How much gil do you got? Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's not nothing. What did I sell? Stable maid's hat. Oh, and a straw hat. Not too bad. Earlier I sold some valuables here. Ooh, that was nice. 20,000 gil for robes. Speaking of which, I have a couple of new items. Oh, got a couple of new types as well while I was out. I can now be a red mage. and a Dark Knight. Let's see. What's the going rate? 40,000. Very good. One sold earlier today for almost 50,000. Wow. Okay. Then let's put mine up for 48,000. Ah, damn it. Oh, wait, yeah, this is the right person. Rogue. I'm gonna say that for Minsa. Ooh. Excellent. Okay, so this pretty habitually sells for 50,000 or more. It's good. There we go, 54,000. And then I'll sell that in a different town. Alright. Bye. Linzelman and Luminsa. So yeah, you want to try to sell things. I mean, I'm not an expert at this yet. So, but, oh, holy crap. 164,000. Nice work. Yeah. I dig it. Perfect. Okay. See, this is a good way to make some money. Like, use the markets to sell your goods. Sell things that you don't need on market board for other players to buy. It takes a little bit longer, maybe, sometimes, for them to sell than if you were to sell them in the in-game shops. But, like selling to the in-game shops is terrible. You don't get anything for it. Alright, 15,000, so not quite as good. Alright. Go for 16,000. That means it'll take a little longer to sell, but I can wait. Alright. So you crook? No. I'll keep those. These won't sell for much. Alright. And things will stay up on... What? Oh. Things will stay up on the market for up to 7 days from the day you post them. Unless you go in and make other adjustments. You add something new, it then resets to 7 days. The idea is, you know, so you don't just, like, post everything you have and then log out of the game for a month or whatever and come back and... Like, if it doesn't sell in 7 days, it gets pulled off. It helps keep the... It helps keep it to where the shop is only filled with active players, you know? Oh, I'm sorry. I should be reading it aloud. He's like, something, something, errand boy. Right. Any road. I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Ow, so he's not... Is it really just the pick up his shit? Come on. Come on. Come on! Come with me. I wonder if I can get there quicker this way. At least it's a different route, right? Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna be... Yeah, this looks like a much faster route. Good. Only I could ride my chocobo and this would be even faster. So yeah, I totally went the wrong way to the shop. Should I go up and over? No. Yes? Ugh. I haven't quite gotten the best routes memorized yet. I think this is the door. Yes! Got it! Well, you going to hand them over or not? Fresh herbs. Most likely not poisonous. It does look like, I mean, the picture could be whatever, but the picture makes it look like it's lavender. And I particularly like lavender. Oi, this ought to do it. With a few other spices, I could make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Ooh, got some new armor options here, huh? Huh? Let's see her. Let's see her. I think I will. I wonder what does this look like? Looks pretty cool. Ooh, that looks cool. They all look pretty cool. I think this would be my personal favorite of them. I'm not going to use it. I can't use any of them, not with anything I do. So, this will totally be something for sale. I just gotta guesstimate which ones I think would sell the best. Gabriellant has a faraway look in his eyes. Now that I think on it, there is a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Kiritha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? I kind of feel like this is leading into, you know, some coy cloak and dagger way of getting me to meet the leader. You know what I'm saying? That's the feeling I'm getting. I could be misreading it altogether, but that's kind of the sense I'm getting. Alright, up to the pillars. And... oh good, I picked the right one. Here's the airship area. I don't plan on going anywhere. Just thought I'd kind of stroll over here into the airship spot. There doesn't seem to be one parked over here at the moment. Interesting, they get this gated off. Wonder why. Oh yeah, you know what it is? It's probably because there's not a ship there. Don't want people to fall to their dooms because there's not a ship sitting there, right? Alright. Goofed off enough. Let's head on over. I believe that exclamation point is where you gain the ability to be an astrologian, I think. Yes, I am, Eartha. I beg your pardon, but do I know you, sir? I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Is your breath blue? Breathe again. Like, do that. Give me a big cloud. He's like, this motherfucker's like vaping. Or he did. Or was it another player? I don't know what the fuck was going on. Alright, sorry. I got distracted. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I had last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, God's the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a Hur made it so much, well, I needn't tell you, she was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Is this... I feel like this story is more important than they're letting on. Like, could this be... Okay, so there's rumors. There's some rumors in this game I've heard, like by characters in this game, that Sir Emmerich, my buddy, may just be a bastard child of the Archbishop. I'm starting to wonder if that's what's happening. Is there, if she just was telling me that story? Okay. I think that's another entrance. This bar has like 3 different entrances. I'm not pretty sure this is one of them. Oh yeah. Alphanode is there, so I'm assuming he's talking to someone that's in there. Maybe not. I think oh, but it does seem to be taking me to an entrance still. Just another road, another path to it. Shortcut. So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Okay, yeah, this has to be what's going on. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldo, for example. Surely you've heard of him. No? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows. but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. Is he downstairs? Looks like he's just downstairs. Okay, further downstairs. Even further downstairs. Okay, now we're a level. There he is! Hello's... Hang on. Hello's blessings be upon you, sir. A gift? For me? This scent towel, reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first few years were trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. Alright. Back up to the beer baron. Beer baron, beer baron. Beer. You remember that Simpsons episode with Homer Simpson became the beer baron of Springfield? Because they decided to make it illegal. They had a prohibition. The old prohibition episode. My favorite joke from that episode is all the exploding equipment underground and Homer's blaming it on a bean he had for dinner. Like he's farting and that's what the exploding sounds are. From a singular bean. She was a remarkable woman, Lurch. After everything she was forced to endure, she still maintained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. Oh. Okay. So, maybe not Sir Emmerich. Some bonds are thicker than blood. But blood still defines us, and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Lurch, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. Okay, so this is the story of the mongrel. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Okay, so she's in the room somewhere. Oh! Oh, shit. She seems to be on the other side of this. God. I think. I mean, it's a big circle. Ow! It might not have been picked up by the microphone, but my neck just like popped like 4 times when I landed. Hey! Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific? Oh, someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you, though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Did you think I'd just tell you 'cause you asked nicely? Hey. Okay. So the mongrel, the leader of these people, it seems, is a woman that was forced to raise her children all by herself. That's my teacher for Dark Knights, for being a Dark Knight. There, the red mark above his head. It's red because I'm not in my Dark Knight uniform. Or Dark Knight. Don't have my Dark Knight weapon attached. You know what I mean? That class. Is there not another door that's like level with the guy, so I'm not having to like jump all the time? Like, I feel like there ought to be. It's a fire. That's not an opening door. That's not an opening door. So yeah, you gotta either go above them or below them. Alright. Have you made any progress, Lurch? Oh my day. So our mongrel was born of an Elizan nobleman and the Huron maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Totoro. Speaking of which, where is Totoro? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Lurch. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. All's well that ends well. Right? Yeah. Alright. Where'd she go? There's a sparkly thing over here. Sparkle, sparkle. Mr. Sparkler! Surveying. You cast your gaze over the streets below, but see no sign of Totoro. With tits. Oh, hey, another one. How did I not see that one? That literally came down the stairs. Fuck, I'm going blind. Surveying. Serving. There we go. Progress bars. It's like work. She must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either? Me either. Oh shit, she's running. Was? Whoa! I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. Wow, I just like said that like Jerry Seinfeld. Wait, down there, isn't that Totoro? Those men are chasing her. Quickly, Lurch after them. After them. Ooh-ee-oo. Uh-oh. She's at a dead end.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
Voice spoken dialogue. It's the best.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here? What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House Four Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
That was not very diplomatic, Alphanod.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Hey, the mongrel.
Hilda!
Hilda.
Lay a finger on the blue blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand.
Blue blood.
And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Yay, we found her. Ugh. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Knights, eh? The Forgotten Knight. That's where I've been. I wonder if I should respond to those kids throwing fire or snowballs by throwing a rock ball. Woo! No. There we go. Oh, wow. I was not expecting a level sync here. I guess we're about to have some battle. Level 59, huh? And it leaves me with everything but tetragramation. So only one of my spells won't be available here. Ooh. So what? We're gonna have a fight? I'm not. Usually a level sync means you're gonna have a battle, and they want to make sure you're an important battle. They want to make sure your stats aren't too high to cheese it. Maybe someone barges in. Give me speech.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
A millennia at this point.
Eh? What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
I like her accent. I wanted to show this to Angel. He likes those accents. We're 50 minutes in.
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
What in the hell?
Yep. Getting ambushed. Oh, man.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
I knew these guys were going to become a problem.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats.
Oof. Queen of Rats.
Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
Like her.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
We're off to a death battle! Oh.
Right there!
Oh. Alright, got some shit going down now. Fucking holy these motherfuckers. Someone's healing me. This is, okay, you have to die. You went for another target here. Okay, now back to you.
Filthy rats!
Poke them up. Oh, you dare interrupt my attack? Fuck all you guys. we go. We did it. We did it. Oh.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Take that.
Enough!
Don't get yourself hurt. Don't. Okay. Sir Emmerich would not be happy if I let his friends.
Lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
Oh, you're a summoner.
I thought the Heavensword might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Oh, hey. Jim CDR, thank you for following. You did the little lobster display on the video for you as well? It's something new that I put in with those alerts. I'm still getting kind of accustomed to it.
Aye. Sir
Sweet!
Grinner announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavensward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Yikes! So my buddy is in prison. At least he wasn't executed right away. So Jim CDR, hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining my stream.
Then the Heavensward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Aye. Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
I like your spirit. Bad guy. Pow! Just shoots. All right. That was pretty cool. Oof. Let me guess. You're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pure-blood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. They none of them are well-bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Story old as time, and one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow, like them in House Helenart. But enough talk, your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. Yay! This game's been crazy. I have a feeling that by the time I finish this game, the way this is going, by the time I finish this game, this will probably be my most played game. Period, I think. I don't know. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See. Yeah, I think even more than Oblivion, Jim. I mean, I played Oblivion for, I think, a little bit under 300 hours. I think I played Oblivion a total of around 280-ish hours. I'm currently at a little over 240 hours on this game. And I still have a lot more content to do. So, yeah, I get a feeling that I'm probably going to end up playing this more than Oblivion. Or Skyrim. The Skyrim I did around the same amount of time. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses. That much I'll acknowledge. Hi, Broken Toilet. No, I'm afraid you cannot be moderator, as you've asked before. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that. Nonsense. If not you, then who? I don't know why I assumed that was Alvinod and not Lucia. You Temple Knights, of course. Reckoned it was your beloved Sir Americ's doing at first. But then I heard how he lost his head. My next guess would be the Heavensword. Yeah, Jim, you played a lot. I remember, Jim, you played so much World of Warcraft. You, like, lived there. And, I mean, I have other things I'm doing, but I sometimes, like, I feel like that this is as close as I'm going to get to any game, I think, as to what you got to World of Warcraft. But I remember those days. Do you still play World of Warcraft? You Temple Knights... Oh, hang on. That way, they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the broom, slaughter the heretics and their, quote, sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heavensword scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they have been forced to improvise. Oh, really, Jim? You said you're going to be off the road soon. Like, are you transitioning? I know you did. So Jim was in the Twitch chat saying that he might be getting into World of Warcraft again. Or you might want to consider Final Fantasy 14 here. It's been a blast. But he's a truck driver, and saying that you might get off the road. Are you going to still be driving trucks just more locally if that happens? Or are you getting out of truck driving altogether? Oh, you're looking to building and owning a gaming cafe. That's pretty sweet. A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast. So what's the plan? I'm trying to get... We must divert the attention of the high houses away from the city, and to do that, we need the cooperation of your allies in their service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be fools not to, given your goals. Low-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Where is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear? But it need not come to this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with the new threat, a massing of heretics, for example, then they will be unable to join in the defense of the vault. Ha! Spread false reports of an attack to get him out of harm's way, you mean? The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the high houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure that you're ready before I send word, because you won't get a second chance at this. Then it is decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account. And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. So, Jim, if you're going to build and own a gaming cafe, which sounds fantastic, just keep in mind, you're not going to be able to just play Minecraft all day. Or Minecraft, wow. I'm thinking of Angel. Angel plays Minecraft all the time. That's what he's streaming, Pixelm on Minecraft. You won't be able to just play World of Warcraft all day. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives. Rescue Sir Emmerich and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Lord Horchafant, Estinine, Master Alphenod, and I will make ready to breach the underground gaol and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavensword realize that what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the gaol. Temple Knights royal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you are within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Emmerich and confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone clear as to their duties? Then let us do what must needs be done. Woo! Alright. North. Splish splash. Hey, Jim, you still there? Okay. Just curious how close the gaming cafe was to reality. The others are in position, Master Lurch. I will send word once you and your party have entered. The vault now accessible. Alright. Level 57 dungeon. Let's see, 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS. Alright. This shouldn't take long. See? Found a group already. You're just short 1 DPS guy. Or gal. Or somewhere in between. Or neither. We just need a DPS warrior. There we go, warrior. Just need a DPS warrior. Light party. I started saying I'm the healer whenever I do these little things, because, like, I say I'm the first, this is my first time, because then someone might give me, like, throw some tips in my direction at the start, or, you know, along the way. And then, but, if I don't mention I'm the healer, they'll assume I'm one of the other, like, fighters. And, like, while I do, you know, do some damage, my main focus is keeping the team alive, obviously. And so, you know, whenever I get tips like, focus all your attacks on the little guy, or something, you know, it's like, I want to focus most of my effort on keeping the tank alive. Things I need to know is there any instant wipes? Or, you know, is there any specific attacks that I need to watch out for? Hide behind something during certain instances, things like that. And that's what I really need. Which I've gotten some good tips on things like that. Like there was one battle where there was like these ice barrier things that I'd get thrown down that were really good at shielding you for certain attacks. And so they were like, when you know, during this fight, if you see blocks of rocks or blocks of ice or whatever on the ground, hide behind those from the boss. Wow, my MP is just mostly gone. Whoop. Oh. Still hit the wrong button. Okay, so this tank needs a lot of healing. I'm working on it. Like, you need to be healed faster than I can heal you. Maybe not take all the damage. Okay. Well, this tank knows how to get hurt. Wow. Okay. What the fuck is that, like a tiger dude? Wow, what the heck? What the heck? Okay. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Those are like giant arrow attacks. Oh no, I don't. What is happening? What is happening? Okay. Oh, that guy needs a status restored. Hit him with the Cure 3. So we can heal others as well. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. Oof. You just had to, like, make me a liar. Okay. Shit. Guys. What is he doing? But how? Wow. Alright, you're gonna take 2 as soon as, because bad shape there, buddy. I mean, he had 2 status effects on him. 2 negative status effects on him. I gotta try to catch up. Why did one of our DPS guys run that far? Is he that far ahead or that far behind? Where'd he go? There he is. Right. Tank, I hope you're like... Okay, looks like you are hitting people as you run by him. Good. Woo! Oh man. Come on. Come on. Stop being so hurt. There we go. Gotcha. I think one of my teammates also healed him a little bit. Cured. Cured. Ooh. What the frick? Okay. People are getting better. Get some MP back with my lucid dreaming ability. Did I get both items? Nice. Alright, and my lily blooms are maxed out. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Keeping him alive. Eating up most of my MP. Go. Got in one of my holies. My goodness. Alright, just one. Oh, there's a little dude over there. Good.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Oh, shit. Okay. I believe him. Try to chip.
I will not yield to you!
Ooh.
I have the power!
Okay. Okay. people. Let's be smart. Here we go. Here's a bubble for everyone to work within to try to keep healthy. Everyone that stands inside this circle gets a health bonus. Oh. Go away. Alright guys, we're doing good, we're doing great, we're doing great. Oh boy. Oh no! Where are they? I think they're upstairs. Yeah. Come on, I gotta get up there, I gotta get up there. Stay alive. Stay alive, guys. Oh, no. Oh, I think they won the fight. What the fuck? Damn it. I'm coming. I'm trying. Alright. And we're back in business. A glass cannon, I guess. White Mage. Oh boy. Here we go. Stay alive! Stay alive! Ah, shit. Let's get hit. I'm not gonna die again. Alright. Holy mackerel. Okay. We're back in this! They manage. Shall go no further. Fuck off, Vault Priests. We'll do what we want. Vault Priest with some rocks. Oh my. Okay, so did that move. Did do a good chunk of damage. Oh, step out of the way. Wait, where are you going? Yeah, upstairs. I'll let you take the lead. There's a big boy. Why didn't you go after Nidhogg? Jesus Christ, look at you. Right?
Filthy rats! Get on with you!
Oh, man. Oh, God. Fuck. That shit hurts. Fucking A.
Get on with you!
Fuck.
And now the final come!
What do I do about this shit? Okay, get away from each other when you change you. Got it.
This shall be a mercy. You disgust me.
Whew. Okay.
Sickness must be purged.
Ow! You bastard.
Get on with you!
Oh no!
Sickness must be purged.
Fuck. Whew. Jesus Christ.
Sickness must be purged. Get on with you!
Oh no.
Sickness must be purged.
Oh, did we win? Yes! Woo! So, apparently I misread it before. I for a long time thought it was Heaven's sword, like a sword. It's Heaven's ward, like the A.
How can this be? Fall back!
What's this? They escaping via airship? Alright, what's going on? I mean, I assume they're gonna escape.
Father, please!
We were not too late, my friend.
Woo! Say Dimerick.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Oh, I'm gonna challenge the Archbishop. Oh shit, who the fuck is this? Uh-oh. No!
Look out!
No! Don't die! I like you! He's dead. I feel like this one of those attacks you want to just get out of the way for.
Go. Asisla awaits.
Asislaw? Is it where the Asians are hiding out or some shit?
Lord Orchefort!
Man.
You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Oh, do not look at me so.
A smile better suits a hero.
God damn it. You assholes. It's raining in here. Alright. I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered at Fort Tim's Manor. Dodecahedron? Is that your username? Nice. Okay, like, it's hard to be, like, goofy after that. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh, man.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
This is the... There's been a few deaths throughout this game, and they had their moments. But this one was the first one that really hit me, because I really like Harshanot, even though I cannot pronounce his name. Get my face to stop being wet. I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Horshaphant took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits, so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. We must press on with our mission. Totoro, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak with Sir Aymeric, Lurch. I worry for his well-being. So up, east, then down the thing. Okay. Alternatively, I'll start using this. The plaza might not be the closest one, but it's the closest one I know off the top of my head. Yeah, the Forgotten Knight, that would have been closer. You know what, might as well. Alright. Much faster than running. Formidable bot. Okay. An audience with the Lord Commander? Yes, yes, of course. I'm getting thirsty.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
True words. Oh, time for a vision. Interesting.
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man.
Oh, I get to see what actually happened there.
Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatoskr, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreisvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son.
This game gets heavy.
Will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thordan's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well.
Man, oh man.
Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Oh boy.
Your Eminence.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I've given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heavensword demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horchefant was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture. Holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heavensward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
Dude needs to clean the blood off his armor. Master Land, Master Alphanod, I, Emmerich, Lord Commander of the 7 Temples of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends? Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated. No more. Soon to the end of the world. Thank you. I thank you, Lurch. I have heard many men make such pledges, but you speak in earnest. Much has changed since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. The Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, and Lurch and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in the pursuit. But alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the high house's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravenian hostilities. Far from it, we will have great need of each other in the days to come. What? Really? The dragons are still being hostile after Nidhogg died? Bullshit. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Emmerich. To my dying breath, I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. And if I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Lurch, Master Alphanod, pray attend me outside. Very well. With me, Lurch, I believe we have much to discuss. So we started today with some bullshit going around, getting red wine and flowers and whatever, herbs. But we got to meet a new badass Queen of the Rats lady. She was awesome. She has a great accent. And then we went up against the Archbishop, who has now fled the country, or at least the city. Things have escalated. The Solil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Laniette informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds? Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared in the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu and not easily accessible from Count Cloudtop, House Holinar has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beastman's wrath. We got Sid. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Lurch. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Alright. I think this calls for a good time to end our stream. We're just hitting the 2-hour mark now. I would consider continuing, but dang it, I gotta eat. I'm getting hungry. I have realized I have not ate all day long. So, I'm gonna go have to be a human for a while. If you enjoyed this time, if you enjoyed your time, and thanks again for Jim CDR for following us tonight. I also see yesterday we got a follow from Helloim Random K. So thanks to everybody that's tuning in, streaming, or tuning into the stream and chatting. And you keep in mind this is on both YouTube and on Twitch. So like I had chat here on Twitch, on the Twitch side of things. Didn't have any chat on the YouTube side of things. But, you know, if you guys have any other thoughts, this will be on our YouTube channel. So on Twitch, you can catch us on twitch.tv/LoveclawStudios. You can also find us on the website there, loveclawstudios.com, that has links to all of our different pages. You know, we stream Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. That's our schedule, is those 5 nights for a couple of hours each night. Between myself and my friend Angel, we have some others that sometimes help us with our content. And then we've got... I just kind of lost my train of thought. Anyway, we also got a bunch of other YouTube videos that people can check out. All of our live streams are kept on the YouTube channel, so you can always come back and watch it later. But yeah, let us know. You'll shoot us a message. Find us on our Discord channel, which is in the description down below. You can join us on Discord and just hang out, play some games with us in our little community, the Circle of Trust, which is like a kind of a group of Loveclaw and others that are friends of, that we've made friends with while playing online, that just kind of, you know, share our thoughts, you know, play games together on, you know. Angel mostly plays Pixelmon, a mod for Minecraft. I'm mostly playing this. I am thinking about trying to do some Returnal streaming soon. Let me know if you guys have an interest in that. And I think that covers everything. Jaw's getting a little Tucker's mouth or something. I don't know. See you guys later. Thanks. Peace. Bye.